Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. We start with the aftermath of the rain that battered the country over the weekend. We go live this evening to one of the places that was hit hard by heavy rainfall. Reporter Song Yoo-jin is there. Yoo-jin, what is the latest from where you are at this moment?
Well, Cheongmin, I'm currently in Osong in Cheongju City in Chungcheongbuk-do Province. Our team, we've been out here since very early morning. There haven't been too many updates in the afternoon, but we're still a 2-hour drive south from the capital, Seoul. And where I'm standing right now is in front of the Gungpyeong to Underpass tunnel that was flooded on Saturday morning, which led to the loss of 13 lives and 9 more injuries. So to give you a brief overview of the situation, the underpass was completely submerged on Saturday morning after floodwater from a nearby river rushed into the tunnel. Now, before we look at the updates, let's first take a listen to what a local resident who drove past the tunnel the moment the tunnel started to submerge.
Just seconds after I drove into the underpass, my car was completely submerged. When I drove out of the tunnel, it was already beneath the floodwater.
Well, ever since then, search and rescue efforts have been ongoing with firefighters and soldiers pumping water out of the underpass so they can access it. And rescue teams were finally able to enter the tunnel late last night, a little bit after 10 p.m. And as of 2 p.m. today, they've drained out 90% of the flood water. But we still don't know exactly how many people were initially trapped inside. But rescue workers on site say they found a total of 17 vehicles, finding one more this afternoon. And all 17 as of now have been pulled out from the tunnel. And in terms of the casualties, out of the 12 people reported missing to the police, 1 person has not been found yet. So authorities are saying that there could be more people trapped inside than have been reported missing, and so the number of deaths could rise.
What about other regions, Yoo-jin?
Well, Tommy, latest data from the Central Disaster and Safety Countermeasures headquarters show that as of 11 a.m. today, the death toll caused by this year's torrential rain stands at 40, with 9 people still remaining missing. Now, we want to point out that this is the highest figure of deaths and missing people reported in 12 years, but the monsoon season here in the country has yet to finish. Now, in terms of injuries, 34 more people have been injured, and more than 15,000 people have evacuated their homes from safety. And we've especially seen the southern part of the region being hardly hit by heavy rain over the weekend. So if we look at the number of deaths, 19 deaths, the most for any region, were recorded in the mountainous Chungcheongbuk-do Province, mostly caused by landslides. Another 16 here in Chungcheongbuk-do Province, 4 in Chungcheongnam-do Province, and 1 in nearby Seoul City. And although heavy rain is not in the forecast until tonight, we're bracing for it in the coming days. That's because the Korea Meteorological Administration expects around 100 to 200 millimeters of rain to fall on Chungcheongdo, Gyeongsang-do, Jeollado provinces, and also on Jeju Island into Wednesday morning. And mountainous areas of Jeju are expected to see up to 500 millimeters. But the central region, including Seoul, Incheon City, and northern Gyeonggi-do province, will experience slightly less rainfall, between 10 to 60 millimeters. And that's why the KMA is seeing this Thursday and Friday as the optimal, the best time to carry out recovery and rescue efforts. That's all I have for now. Back to you, Jung-min.
All right, that was Song Yoo-jin reporting live from Osong.